For arrival, I'm ready for surprise. I'm ready for adventure to come open in my eyes. I feel the season turning, the shifting of the gears. I've not felt this open or this fired up in years. No terms and conditions, no more quid pro quo. Just the smell of coffee and a couple of shapes to throw. Lights are green, slates are clean, wheels are gonna spin, and I'm ready. I'm ready to begin. I'm ready for diversion, for new twists of the plot. I told the big blue yonder, show me what you got. Fears are receding and fires are igniting. The best is somehow yet to come, the script is there for writing. Now you can sit like Buddha or sit like King Canute, but keep a sense of humor and the rest will follow suit. And when the ground is shaking and the walls are paper thin, that's when you're ready. Ready to begin. Ready to begin. Ready to begin. I've been drawing some lines. There are markers and signs. Life's a trail of beginnings and ends. I wanna look further. I wanna go deeper. Slowing down the pace just isn't in the plan, my friend. Guarantees when you look deep down inside. No rest for the poor soul who likes it cut and dried. I'm looking up, I'm moving, the road is still my friend. And the love that I'll keep proving is a love that has no end. So call it an awakening or call it a cliche. One man's rite of passage is another's Groundhog Day. Me, I've turned the corner and I've shed another skin. And I'm ready. I'm ready to begin. I'm just ready to begin. Ready to begin. I'm ready to begin. Tried on the shoes, she sighed and the room shook. The Mexican stew was waiting on slow cook. She googled the news for a laugh and a quick look. She missed the revolution but she liked it on Facebook. And I see her in turnaround town. In a hazy suspense through a fog of Class A comes the breakout girl from the morality play. She's Dorothy Parker meets Lana Del Rey as she carelessly texts one of her 5 a day on her way down to turnaround town. And it's all that it appears, and we sing fancy meeting you here. Then we scream never mind, or we just whisper cheers. Start spreading the news, I'm heading to turn around town. You can't live here for long, yeah, but man, you can dream. Watch the ne'er-do-well infidel reign supreme. See entitlement dancing with low self-esteem. Have one for the road, then take one for the team. You can do it in turnaround town. It's official now, love is not all you need. Don't put too much store by the word or the deed. The thing ironic, detachment and corporate greed are acceptable traffic on your Twitter feed. And a ticket to turn around town. And it's all that it appears. And we sing, fancy meeting you here. Then we scream, never mind, or we just whisper cheers. Start spreading the news, I'm heading to turn around town. When the last of the crumbs have been clawed from the table, there'll still be some kind of shout going out. You picked up the keys to your own Tower of Babel, but God knows it's nothing to write home about. But it's all that it appears. And we sing, fancy meeting you here. Or we scream, never mind, or we just whisper cheers. Start spreading the news, I'm heading to turn around town. All that it appears. And we sing, fancy meeting you here. Then we scream, never mind, or we just whisper cheers. Start spreading the news, I'm heading to turn around town. To turn around town. Heading to turn around town. You need love. One look at you, it's so clear. You need love. Maybe that's not what you want to hear. It's not that you're not doing okay. You climb the ladder, you seize the day. But try telling me that's enough. You need love. You need love. Now you talk a brilliant game. Those eyes will not light up. No amount of respect or acclaim. Everybody needs the empathy, a touch of tenderness, the TLC. Go on, baby, break a heart or three. You need love. Is that immature or inconvenient? Is that maybe just a little strange? All those boxes you ticked, independence at it. Don't look now, people change. You need love. It's no more than you're worth. And you're so great at getting by, but that's not why you're here on earth. So what? There's birds out blooming. So what? There's business booming. Friend of mine, you are human. You need love. So what? There's buds out blooming. So what? There's business booming. Friend of mine, you are human. You need love. Friend of mine, you are human. You need love. I get accused of being just a little blasé when I'm telling our love like it is. Someone said humble makes pure. Well, girl, I'm not sure. Say, does my ego look big in this? When you wake up and you feel this lucky, you start figuring that you're one of the few. So here's my word to the wise, my hint to your eyes, my IOU. You are the color to the monochrome. You are the hand and you turn the key. Your inspiration, you are home. You breathe new life into me. It's a force that takes a little explaining. It's a random and a beautiful thing. You are the pen and the sword, the note that shook up the chord, then made it ring. You are the color to the monochrome. You are the hand and you turn the key. Your inspiration, you are home. You breathe new life into me. You breathe new life into me. You're a constant surprise, girl. You're a revelation. Make a compliment sound like an accusation. I love the mystery and I'm still learning. Whatever fire we lit is still burning. And it seems to me that you get two lives, one you give and the other you make. And I don't know what force above brought me your love. I'll call it heaven for heaven's sake. You are the color to the monochrome. You are the hand and you turn the key. Your inspiration, you are home. You breathe new life into me. You breathe new life into me. You are the color to the monochrome. You are the hand and you turn the key. Your inspiration and you are home. You breathe new life into me. You breathe new life into me. Well, I've been misquoted, been rephrased, been misconceived, been born and raised. I've been damned by your faint praise, and here I go. Down in the hurricane, looking for a hard hat, trying to play the joker, but the joke fell flat. The voice says goodbye to all that, but I say no. It's a work in progress, work in progress. No more, no less. It's a work in progress. Martha wept where Lazarus lay, said all the prayers there were to pray. The magician came by kinda late in the day. They said this one's gone, but he said no way. Bring me a road and a river and the sky, the surgeon's knife and the jeweler's eye. Bring me a case of do or die, 'cause the book's not closed and the end's not nigh. It's a work in progress, a work in progress. It needs a little tweaking, I confess, but it's a work in progress. fickle, the heart is random, surpassing human understanding. But no slow fade and no crash landing, nothing's ever finished, just abandoned. Well, I've been misled, I've been mistaken, paid through the nose when the road's not taken. I've been blurred, been stirred, not shaken, and here I go. There's always a twist when the tale gets told, spin kicks in, rights get sold, from the GQ cover to the Dead Sea Scrolls, from the Magna Carta to the exit polls. Work in progress, work in progress. Hey, you wanna know the end, so you have a guess, but it's work in progress. The head is fickle, heart is random, surpassing human understanding. No fade, no crash landing, nothing's ever finished, just abandoned. Well, get you with your Murphy's Law and your shelf life, your best before. You wanna call time and you wanna keep score, well just let go. Save me the time bell, wait on the wisdom. These are the parts but not the sum, and this is the fife but not the drum. So listen to me Jack, cause there's more to come. It's a work in progress, work in progress, no more, no less. It's work in progress. This is a work in progress, nothing but a work in progress. You want to know the answer, you have a guess, but it's a work in progress. Dress, beeswax burning low, those 10 Canadian songs from a long, long, long time ago. Dark morning, slate grey, chill December steel claw. I saw your first breath freeze as we stepped out through your front door. Crossing over where the trains don't pass, the hawthorn and the hedgerow. Eyes dizzy from the ice storm blast, we went walking where the frost flowers grow. Water seeps in through the stem, in the stillness of the shade. Morning is the time for them. Frost flowers, bent down, proud and freezing. Beauty, a strange light in the deadest, darkest season. Trains don't pass, the hawthorn and the hedgerow. Eyes dizzy from the ice storm blast, we went walking where the frost flowers grow. Walking where the frost flowers grow. Up fast, she was taught to be strong, to not cry out loud like that 70s song. Seen, but not necessarily heard. a reader and a thinker and a lover of words. But the storm breaks, the ground shakes, the whistle's blown, but Shangri-La turns to a war zone. And she tried to make sense, and she tried to take cover, with the fire from one side and the ice from the other. He walked in the room on the bright winter's day. It was late in November, snow on the way. His eyes were intense, but his words light and breezy. To both their surprise, conversation came easy. Cage-rattling man-child who'd just fallen hard. Stranger in town with a heart freshly scarred. Just an optimist's hunch he was about to pull through. A hold all, a Walkman and not much of a clue. And in some fleeting moment, dare you disbelieve your heart? Accident or alchemy, who's to tell the two apart? And why would you even start? They hung out as and when moments allowed. It was mostly in corners, away from the crowd. It was Manhattan meets brief encounter too. They laughed often and easy, then they parted on cue. Limestone, moon wax, the Oxfordshire night. Snowflake, obsidian, tanzanite. Dust and debris and a few random signs from different points along similar fault lines. And in some fleeting moment, dare you disbelieve your heart? Accident or alchemy, and who's to tell the two apart? And why would you even start? She was young, and yet sometimes seemed older than him. He was flying solo, but at night he'd sometimes feel her absence like a dull ache in a phantom limb. There were lives they both had to get back to. No big future beckoned, and they both knew. Just this window of time with its short days numbered. But still there were moments when both of them wondered. The lounge bar, small talk, the lace, the bone china. Comedian yield to the relative minor. There was a tentative dance to a scratch band. Half-drunk stumbles, hands brushing hands. Then he was out of the door with just one quick embrace. As he ran for the train, he thought of her face. She saw the first flakes of snow as she hurried along. She stared into the distance and thought of a song. This in, stop in your tracks and hold it. Look at this world around you, yeah, look at this day. Stop thinking about pain. Step back from loss and gain. Just watch as the wheels spin. Drink this in. Blue blue sky, friends who know you, but your head's full of roads not taken and your heart's on fire. Well, you sure have some fights. You've got a lot of words to go and put to rights. But before you begin, drink this in. Ooh, step outside, fake scenery and a wild ride. Now see, this is a good place. We all spend so much time stretching up to make the bottom line. Regrets, you've had a few, so welcome to the human race. And drink this in, this life that you weren't expecting. And go just a little bit easy, this life, the one you have. It's a flawed little prophecy, an uneducated guess, but it's beautiful nonetheless. Drink this in. Step outside, fake scenery and a wild ride. See, this is a good place. We all spend so much time stretching up to make the bottom line. Regrets, you've had a few, so welcome to the human race. And drink this in, this life that you weren't expecting. And go just a little bit easy on this life, the one you have. It's a flawed little prophecy, an uneducated guess, but it's beautiful nonetheless. Drink this in. It's beautiful nonetheless, so drink this in. How did you feel when you woke up? This thing is called a day. Some are red letters, some are could do betters. Most could go either way. Now some people talk about happiness like it's some prolonged state of bliss. Some big horizon, they have their eyes on, but I prefer to see it like this. All in motion, all about to change, so the crazy notion trumps the prearranged. On a good day, girl, we're more boom than bust. On a good day, I like to think we got it sussed. We're making moments, it's what we do. They say time flies, I say who knew. We're making moments, they're yours and mine, and their currency, they're our legacy. You make enough of these moments, that's called a lifetime. That's called a lifetime. Now you were there laughing with the children. Smallest was humming Let It Be. When to argue and fight seems like our birthright, these are what I keep with me. And I don't believe in heroes, but I trust my son's opinion. There's William Butler Yeats, a German fiddler and a minion. And in the memory stick that passes from my head, I'm gonna take it to the bridge like the poet said. We're making moments, it's what we do. They say time flies, I say who knew. We're making moments, they're yours and mine, and their currency, they're our legacy. You make enough of these moments, and that's called a lifetime. That's called a lifetime. fortune, sympathetic eyes. Stop to count your blessings and you might just be surprised, 'cause it may be a stone's throw from the peaks to the abyss, but it's full of all that stuff you wouldn't want to miss. We're making moments, it's what we do. They say time flies, I say who knew? We're making moments, they're yours and mine, and their currency, they're our legacy. You make enough of these moments, and that's called a lifetime. That's called a lifetime. Got this repeat prescription, got bun mold from Caesar's wife. I'm in a state of transition, I think it's called my life. Quiet days and downtime, I get distant and displaced. I need the ebb and flow, I need the cut and paste. My friend says she's in it for love, but I would hope to say the same. You bend the rules, you humour the fools, and you somehow stay in the game. And yes, today looks shaky, but I'll keep this faith strong. I'll go the extra mile, I'll sing the extra song. The sky round here changed colour, somehow the line got loose. Now it's hard to duck the questions or bring myself to watch the news. They're channeling Winston Churchill, the line about the open sea. Brickbats and Union Jacks, bowler hats and builder's tea. My friend says she's in it for love, that takes more and more to do. When the backbite, the cyber spite, can't wait to open fire on you. Noel Coward and William Blake, they can't both be wrong, so I'll go the extra mile, I'll sing the extra song. Good souls keep disappearing like some book of Revelation sign. I can't cross the road without thinking about that friend of mine, singing what kind of unholy mess, what kind of grand design. They'll shout down reasoned voices in the name of greed and fear. Gonna have to make some choices, 'cause choices disappear. I'll find some pearls of wisdom, I'll prime some dancing feet. I'll toast your ageless spirit all down Old Compton Street. Bring the tunes, the books, the heroes, bring the fire back to your heart. They'll say it's fey and passé, I'll say it's cold to start. Yeah. It takes more than two hands to push that wheel along. I'll go the extra mile, I'll sing the extra song. Yeah, it takes more than two hands to push that wheel along. I'll go the extra mile, I'll sing the extra song. Guitar is freshly strung and battle scarred. There's fire and honey in his throat. He shares the wisdom and worldly reassurance, though he don't look old enough to vote. His skin's perfect, he's a sensitive man. He was ready when the big deal beckoned. They filmed him looking boho in a juice bar in Soho, and the double taps were doubling by the second. You gotta love him as he takes the stage, soul in the spotlight, tangled up in beige. This one goes out to all the fans, martini woman, journeyman, the self-appointed also ran, the girl with no attention span, and the bad dancers of a certain age. The bad dancers of a certain age. He's gonna hold that crowd enwrapped, parade his battered heart before us. He's got a hired hand from a half-forgotten indie band to squeeze his pain into a decent chorus. So it takes the team to build the dream. The right top line will bear your soul. He stored his true confession in a Pro Tools session. Hail, hail, rock and roll. You gotta love him as he takes the stage, soul in the spotlight, tangled up in beige. This one goes out to all the fans, martini woman, journeyman, the self-appointed also ran, the girl with no attention span, and the bad dancers of a certain age. The bad dancers of a certain age. He looks wired and he looks tired. It's been a long day living the dream, being all things to all people. It's not as easy as he makes it seem. You gotta love him as he takes the stage. The late show, go, go, Johnny be average. This one goes out to all the fans, martini woman, journeyman, the flies around the garbage can, the self-appointed also ran, the girl with no attention span, and the bad dancers of a certain age. 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 Navigate the radio silence, navigate the curveball, navigate the slings and arrows, navigate the long haul, the casinos and the food banks, the quick fix, the reply all. Navigate the checkered history, navigate the age of blame. You who watch the old world crumble, watch the new one do the same. With the 7-nation army and the hallowed be thy name. Navigate the long night, go back to the well again. Try to tease some inspiration from your overtired brain. The kite on the horizon and the broken daisy chain. Navigate and love a little, even if you love in vain. Navigate the red top headline, navigate the bloody news. Navigate the 2-bit despot, know the flannel from the fuse. And there's a war on human discourse, so be defiant, be amused. Though your call may be recorded and your words may be misused. Navigate the long night and go back to the well again. Try to tease some inspiration from your overtired brain. And the kite on the horizon and the broken daisy chain. Navigate and love a little, even if you love in vain. Navigate the grey indifference, the unholy war of words. Hold the brush and freeze the picture. Navigate the rule of thirds. And though there be barely form or colour, you must paint it undeterred. Navigate the cheap betrayals, navigate the dance of trust. Break the bread and share your tales of fires and liars and ice and dust. And I'm glad you wrote a song about it. Play it for us if you must. There's a me that smiles too quickly. It's almost like a point of pride. There's a me that must feel silence. There's a me that needs to hide. There's a me whose mind goes wandering to those worst case scenarios. There's a me I pretend to be. A couple of me's I still don't know. But I'm used to ducking and diving, throwing the odd shape or two. I can be me when I play sweet music. I can be me with you. There's a me that gets judgmental. There's a me that's too headstrong. Act hell-bent and so self-righteous long after I've been proven wrong. And hashtag man-child. There's a me who needs applause. And there's a me who loves a rebel, one with or without a cause. Baby, look past the disguises. They're just what it takes to get through. I can be me when I play sweet music. I can be me with you. I can be me, listening to my boys, riffing on their points of view. I can be me when I play sweet music. I can be me with you. And they say what you see isn't always what you get, but it's fun looking for clues. Easy is overrated, let's get complicated. Truth be told, there are a fair few yous. There's a me who looks too closely. Late at night, thinks too deep. Analyzes, agonizes, when someone his age should just sleep. But I can be me when I'm lying in your arms. You're starting to do what you do. I can be me when I play sweet music. I can be me with you. I can be me reading Jack in the Half-Light, binging on Tim Trust or Blue. I can be me when I play sweet music. I can be me with you. I can be me with and properly free with. I can be me with you. Gonna turn the angle round, gonna put this iPhone down. I'm gonna push the envelope, where there's zombie clone, there's hope. Gonna walk in confidence, I'm gonna channel common sense. Gonna breathe and re-engage, calm and neutral blank page. I'll no longer fear the worst, I'm gonna jump right in head first. I'm gonna write a happy song, what could possibly go wrong? gonna jump on Spotify. I'm gonna listen to that guy who says the ship's not sinking and it's no time for overthinking. Maybe that's the rub of it, so maybe lighten up a bit. Shake it loose and live it large and trust the guys we've got in charge. I'm gonna wish upon a star and stop being mean to Roseanne Barr. Wise up snowflakes, sing along. What could possibly go wrong? What could possibly go wrong? What could possibly go wrong? They say the worst is gone. Keep calm and carry on. Yeah, what could possibly go wrong? There's a woman in my town who swears the shutters have come down. The moderates are out to lunch, the psychopaths have got the conch. The ideology's dead, it's picked a man like Eric said. The air's alive with mating calls from overdrawn millennials. I say baby, there's love to spend. We'll fuel the fire and buck the trend. And dance in anger, sing in tongues. What could possibly go wrong? What could possibly go wrong? They say the worst is gone. Keep calm and carry on. What could possibly go wrong? What could possibly go wrong? What could possibly go wrong? They say the deal is done. They say the people won. What could possibly go wrong? I'm gonna turn the angle round. I'm gonna step on solid ground and shut up about the end and call the glass half full again. So there's no gloom, no final nail, and justice that might just prevail. And music's still a vital force, and kindness hasn't run its course. Cut those files to 45. What a time to be alive. The sun is out, the pound is strong. What could possibly go wrong? 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 With a heart like yours and a faith that's true, I don't know why you don't just sail through. But the world gets mean, and when it's on your case, I will be your safe place. When the fog comes down and the long night falls, you can't see beyond these walls, and you search and search for your brave face, I will be your safe place. You talk about empty days, places that you don't fit. I like to think you open up, but you share about 1/10 of it. You give me that smile, you say things you think I wanna hear. But we don't have to chase solutions, as long as I can make this clear. You're a case in point, and you don't back certs. You do get lonely. Lonely hurts. So when you can't find mercy and you can't say grace, I will be your safe place. Join the dots, never gonna sit and judge. I love it when you curse the hero and give the old order a nudge. You give me that smile, you say things you think I wanna hear. But we don't have to chase solutions as long as I can make this clear. Let the wheels go round, let the big change come. Let the days go by and the road roll on. And you'll be fine, my friend. Yeah, but just in case, I will be your safe place. You'll be fine, my friend. Yeah, but just in case, I will be your safe place. I will be your safe place. Who's got the keys? Who's on your team? Who makes the wake-up call while you live the dream? High five, deep dive, Generation Jones. Crunch-based marketplace and stream the Ramones. Best be careful how you tread. Head honcho turns to figurehead. Your mortal soul is market-led. They mean just half of what they said. They all love to be in your shoes. It's called the showrunner's blues. Who yanks the strings? Who ties your hands? Who send those whispers down the chain of command? And you caught notoriety, you run that tight ship. American piety meets stiff upper lip. A yoga mat, a therapist, an upsize to the bucket list. New request to coexist, it's fake but still you get the gist. One more offer you can't refuse. It's called the showrunner's blues. That's the showrunner's blues. It all on, clued in and qualified. Book in your right hand, God surely on your side. But the room at the top was smaller than they implied. Fist bump the zeitgeist, wave to the fans. But there's a butterfly in China, there's a vulnerable man. They'll do a rewrite right in front of your eyes, with a secret handshake and a word to the wise. The sweet smell of successful sour, so stop confusing fame with power. Your pretty little ivory tower is getting colder by the hour. They'll catch it on the 6 o'clock news. Got the showrunner's blues. It's called the showrunner's blues. He's one of the good guys, gives it out unconditionally. No edge, no pretense. What you're getting is what you see. He's good in a crisis. He won't wait waste words or time. He makes sense, he makes sacrifices, keeps walking his own line. He's one of the good guys. Me and him are like chalk and cheese. He plays prog, he swims, he jogs, reads autobiographies. Well, he can't do wrong by me, though God knows he sometimes tries. I step back and button it, 'cause he's one of the good guys. He's kind of close in his day-to-day dealings. He won't always tell you when he disagrees. He can't stand it when I talk about feelings. He's old school, so more for me. It bugs me to hell, feeling he should have more. Doors seem to close on him, a lot of stuff he was waiting for. Talking about just desserts is a license to patronize. He's here and he's alright. He's one of the good guys. He's kinda close in his day-to-day dealings. He won't always tell you when he disagrees. He can't stand it when I talk about feelings. He's old school, so more for me. It bugs me to hell, feeling he should have more. Doors seem to close on him, a lot of stuff he was waiting for. But talking about just desserts is a license to patronize. He's here and he's alright. He's one of the good guys. He's one of the good guys. That'll do. When it gets cold, nights get longer, the axis tilts, the wind sings torch songs, the shining green turned red and gold, and you're on my mind when it gets cold. Wings are beating, lamps are lit, the sun is hiding, there'll be no chasing it, 'cause it's like we blinked and the year got old, and you're on my mind when it gets cold. Mist is hanging over town, its silver tone, its brilliance down. And this was your season, your time of year, and the world was warmer when you were here. Kith and kin, fire and wine, old songs and stories still sounding so fine. And ain't this life something? It's something to behold. But you're on my mind when it gets cold. We've got a world you might not recognize. They tore the book up before our eyes. They made a lot of stuff just disappear. And the world was warmer when you were here. When it gets cold, I keep these things. I count the days and count the blessings. Mine to have, not to hold. You're on my mind when it gets cold. Mine to have, not to hold. You're on my mind when it gets cold. Drinking with my oldest friend, cares and woes all cast aside, talking loves and lives and odds and ends, skirting round the strange untried. The next day dawned like any other. Two good souls I knew both died. Into these small worlds it comes, the random yield, the strange untried. Singing, be at peace with all you found. Claim your space and go your way, with honest heart and solid ground, and sufficient unto the day. When I last saw Danny, he was driving station taxis, waiting for the gigs to come, talking slowly, laughing some. He looked happy, he was clean, we talked about the smithereens. Danny played a mean bass, the softest voice, the kindest face. Be at peace with all you found. Claim your space and go your way, with honest hearts and solid ground, and sufficient unto the day. I heard Danny's time had come, felt strange, felt numb. The same day a woman girl crossed the line and left the world. Schoolyard, 9 o'clock, the whispers, tears, the waves of shock, the vicious twists, the shameless son, with 2 young daughters carrying on. It's one small step from glass half full to feel immune and invincible. Fears and fortunes, moons and tides, the lucky life, the strange untried. Sometimes I lie awake in bed, listen to the wind outside, thinking about sunny days ahead, thinking about the strange untried. saw the springtime peer through the skylight. The morning is freezing, brilliant blue. I left my love sleeping and breathed in the brightening. Red fruit and coffee, Sam cooking loud too. Last night I lost me in a room of bad company. The bigots and the barflies were bending my ear, and no one could reach me, and nothing could please me. But I kept it together, and I headed back here. If you think I'm lucky, I would not argue. If you think I'm easy, talk to my wife. I am a product of all those who love me. And I walk these thin lines, and I trip and I fall, and I look out for signs and go living this red letter life. I'm still not sure how I made all these choices. I always knew change comes in the wink of an eye. So you light a few fires up, you trust a few voices, then you flicker and fade out, or you rise up and fly. If you think I'm free, these things are subjective. If you think I'm easy, well, talk to my wife. I am a product of all those who loved me. I walk these thin lines, and I trip and I fall, and I look out for signs and go living this red letter life. I'll step through it lightly, give thanks for it daily. My three favorite souls here are looking out for me. My three favorite souls who I love so completely. Now the billionaire vampires have hijacked the high ground, have let loose the madmen, and they've cranked up the fear. But with the guilt of survivors, you build your own front line. Keep a faith in the good souls and hold on to those dear. If you think I'm lucky, I would not argue. If you think I'm easy, well, talk to my wife. I am a product of all those who loved me. I walk these thin lines, I trip and I fall, I look out for signs and go living this red letter life. And go living this red letter life. This red letter life. I hope I always have your number. I hope I always have your trust. While there's a you and there's a me, I hope there'll always be an us. I hope I always keep on listening. I hope I always keep awake. I hope I keep some of those promises that are easier to break. I hope I always separate the doubts from the things I'm certain of. I hope I always stay worthy of your love. I hope I always ask the question. I hope I always smell the rose. I hope I choose the bigger picture and not my king's new clothes. I hope I always stay in motion. I hope I always stay in touch. You see, I know the path of righteousness, I just don't go there much. I hope I always know my dark side and all I need to rise above. I hope I always stay worthy of your love.
Always float it